Hey y'all, my name is Silas Breaux. I'm an artist based in Corpus Christi, Texas, and I primarily work in printmaking.
So this is work that's part of my excavation series. I've been working on this off and on for about a decade now. The process is generally two forms of printmaking. The first being intaglio. An etching or an engraving is a more common form of this, but this is what's known as a collograph. I make my plates with building materials on masonite and print them like you would an etching. The imagery is based off of an aerial view of the Gulf Coast. I've spent the vast majority of my life somewhere along the Gulf Coast, growing up on the Florida Panhandle, doing my graduate work in Tulane, and now living on the coast of Texas in Corpus Christi. I like to use this aerial view as a means of kind of examining the relationship between our built environments and our natural environments.
My interests in this push and pull between the constructed and the natural come from a few different places. One being watching my hometown being rapidly developed into a prime tourist destination, another being watching my wife's work in coastal restoration. The other main process I use is known as monotype. Once I have one of my collograph plates printed, I transfer any necessary information to a piece of plexiglass, and that way I can selectively apply color to that piece of plexi, which is then transferred to my print via my etching press. I prefer to use monotype over a separate process, maybe relief to add color so I can work in a more intuitive manner, and then I wind up with a one-of-a-kind as a final product. And I tend to use brayers to apply the color to the plexiglass so I can manipulate it in a way that gives me more of a kind of mechanical feel to the color application. I feel like this precise application using fades and blends is a nice offset to the more visceral kind of physical nature of my plates. Each color is another run through the press, and I just keep going until I feel like the image is resolved. I feel like this one may have one or two more runs left.